Well, Fred's here at sports, and he's had a couple of wild games in boys high school basketball to talk about tonight.
We have a saying down in the office, it's wowie zowie when something great happens. I don't mean just when Sherry walks in the office either.
Yeah, right.
I mean when something great happens. Don't talk to Greg tonight. Watch sports.
Okay, yes, sir.
Because if I don't mess this up, this ought to be good. Wait till you see how one of our local teams' season ended tonight in the high school state tournament. A crushing end for one. We'll show you that, and also a thrilling finish for another local team whose season lives on. All of it coming up next in sports and only on 6. Stay with us. You got to see this.
This is 6 Sports.
7 local boys teams still alive in the state high school basketball tournament, but 4 of the 6 games scheduled tonight were postponed until tomorrow because of this wonderful weather. They did play a wild one in the Class C regional final between Shelby and the PW Pirates. All of Pewamo and Westphalia there tonight. Clock winding down second quarter. Nick Spitzley pulls up, knocks down the 3, gives the Pirates a 4-point lead over Shelby. Then things heated up in the second half. Spitzley scoops the ball up, connects with Adam Wesley. He lays it in for 2. Pirates down 2. Fourth quarter, Shelby has a 6-point lead, largest of the game. But PW keeps pushing. Kyle Simmons bowls his way in for the bucket and the foul. That gets them all fired up. 20 seconds left. Pirates go to the main man, Spitzley, buries the 3 to tie the game at 55. Moments later, it would be Spitzley again, this time driving inside for 2. He had 22. 2-point lead with 3 seconds left. Spitzley also stole the inbounds pass, fouled, knocked down both free throws. The Pirates win it 59-55 in the regional final. On to the quarterfinals. What a game.
It was just an unbelievable ball game, and as you saw, our stud Nick Spitzley really came up for it, and he made some huge shots, and that shot at the end was big. I'm so proud because, you know, we fell down there, and it looked like it was slipping away. They were hitting all those threes, giving us a tough time, but our guys never quit working, and this is just a great moment.
I knew I had to put the ball in my hands at the end and just get the best shot I possibly could, and I did, and I made it. It means the world because these guys are like brothers to me, and we just had to keep fighting through adversity.
You got to see the end of the Fulton game. Class D against Mount Pleasant Sacred Heart. Tie game, likely going to overtime. After a Fulton turnover, Sacred Heart misses, and then on the long rebound at the buzzer, it bounced around the rim for 12 minutes and fell in. As Dick Enberg would say, oh my, what a way to go down. Look again. 49-47 in the regional final. March Madness indeed. Wowie zowie. High school sports isn't any good, is it? Last night we showed you one of the top local high school basketball players in the state on the women's side, an incoming MSU recruit named Lexi Gussert. Today, Gussert was named winner of the Miss Basketball Award. It's the top player in the state for all classes, and she plays at little old Crystal Falls Forest Park in Class D. Gussert, the 4th Miss Basketball winner in the last 5 years, who will go to Michigan State. She'll be a freshman for Susie Merchant next year. 2,600 career points, and we asked her why she chose state.
I loved it there right from the beginning. I think that's one of my first visits was there. I went to a college football game, and right from there I just love the atmosphere and I love the coaches, so I'm really excited to be a part of it.
Do you know the women on the team there much?
Yeah, I mean, I know a couple girls like Jasmine and Tori. I've got to know them a little bit better through the past couple of visits, so they're really cool, and I'm excited to be their teammates.
MSU's men's basketball team leaves tomorrow for Indianapolis to play Friday night, 9 o'clock. Spartans' first game of the Big Ten tourney against the winner of tomorrow's Iowa Northwestern game. Over at practice, while the media awaited players to finish a film session, the boys decided to hoop it up. Joe Rexword with quite the jumper. And look at Dan Kilbridge fire it up. Tom Izzo doesn't want to play those guys, but believe me, he means when he says this Big Ten tournament means a lot. Ask Brandon Dawson. He missed it 2 years ago when the Spartans won the Big Ten tournament title.
Last year I wasn't able to participate, and wasn't there with my team to see them cut down the nets, and it's definitely a goal for myself and for this team. Just to see those guys cut down the nets was something that I really wanted to do, and I know these guys want to do the same thing.
I had a huge loss in the MSU athletic family today. Longtime legendary former Spartan golf coach Bruce Fossum died overnight at his home in Okemos. Fossum was the men's head golf coach at MSU for 25 years, retiring in 1989. Came back 10 years later for one season. He developed 10 All-Americans during his tenure. He and his surviving wife, Mary, who coached the women's golf team at MSU, are the face of the MSU golf program. Fossum's MSU friends and comrades praising him tonight for his generosity and the class he brought to everything he touched. I might add, when I came here 11 years ago and got my first golf lesson from this man whose caring way and infectious smile will be greatly missed by all of us who loved him. Bruce Fossum, dead at the age of 86. God rest your soul, my friend. Lions jumped into the fray on the second day of NFL free agency, signing one-time Notre Dame wide receiver Golden Tate today to a 5-year contract. Tate, introduced at a press conference at Allen Park this morning as the newest Detroit Lion. He made 64 catches for the Super Bowl champion Seahawks last year. His most famous NFL moment came a couple of years ago with that end zone catch against the Packers on Monday night that was ruled a catch, shouldn't have been, and it made him famous for about 20 minutes. Golden Tate now a Detroit Lion. That's sports, guys.
Thanks.